for the next item. So item 4 will now be the next item. And what I'm going to start it off with just talking to you about Salado. Why we chose Salado, why I chose Salado, why it turned out okay. Originally, we were going to go to San Antonio. The idea was to visit a couple of larger mixed-use developments. One called the Pearl. It's fantastic. It's a reconstituted, Pearl Brewery that is an amazing mixed-use development today. So that would be real nice. I'd love to, once things settle down a little bit, have the council go down there. There's some in Dallas that I think we ought to go see. Because I think when we start talking about mixed-use developments and what they should look like, we need to be able to draw off of our experience, seeing some, because I've probably been to 50, and I'm telling you, just because I traveled for so long all over the country, and I'm interested in that, and you see them that they're all different. Some are what Northline will probably be like, where there's a traditional downtown and a little square, and they tend to be smaller boutique-like shops, which is again what Alex said at the very first that his was going to be, his retail was going to be. So others are, the Domain that started out as a retail, and then the residential came later, and then the office came later. And that's also South Lake Town Square. So I think we've got a lot within Texas that we can go see, and I would have the books for us to go to, because I think we're going to have 2 or 3, and I think they're going to be fantastic if we do them the right way. That is the most important thing. So Salado, as we talk about Old Town, and the reality is that we never had a traditional downtown that had the old buildings in it. So what we have is what we have. It is houses that are, fixed up sometimes like a Casa Costa, to be businesses, right? And so that is very much like Salado is. My wife and I went to Green, Texas, last weekend. It's kind of the same. So there's, some towns that we can look at. Wimberley would be another one, where they are what I think our whole town could be. So with that, we have the chance to take the van, so it'll be council and a couple members of staff, and take a quick tour around town. There's a sculpture garden. I have the address, so maybe we could go there and then take a tour around town. And again, I don't think Old Town happens without us making it happen, because it hasn't happened so far, and I don't see it changing. There are challenges, visibility, signage, and just kind of what that business is that's going to make the whole thing take off. So, those are things that we got to figure out. I think we can. And Salado is a great example of what it could end up like if you have that quote-unquote destination. With that, we will get on the bus, Gus. And yes.
What?
I just in the middle. The time is 10:54. We are adjourned.
Yes. The reason is.
Oh, yeah.
I came over. I went through the sculpture garden and just in case.
The